Hello, Oscar. Good evening.
Hello, teacher. Good evening.
How are you?
How are you?
I'm
I'm
fine.
terrific.
Wow,
Terrific.
that's great. That's great that you feel like that.
Yes,
I'm
teacher.
glad for that. Okay, Oscar, we're
Because
going to
it
start. Sorry?
because it's Wednesday. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Sunday. It's the middle of the week.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, and this evening, we're going to start the class by reviewing the health problems. Remember, yesterday we were learning about that vocabulary.
Okay.
Uh-huh. So we have this exercise in which you're going to listen, and then
Uh-huh.
you will tell me what the problem is. Okay, so let's start.
An earache. An earache.
What's the problem?
Okay.
Could you
An
listen?
earache.
Exactly.
Yes. Earache. Mm-hmm.
Number two.
A backache.
Mm. A backache.
Yes, a backache. Okay, number three.
A stomachache.
A
Stomachache.
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 A toothache. A toothache.
Mm. A toothache.
Yes, a
Toothache.
toothache.
A toothache.
A toothache.
A cold. A cold.
What is that?
I didn't listen, teacher. The number five.
A cold. A
Mm.
cold.
A cold.
Yes.
A headache. A headache.
Mm. A headache. A headache.
Yeah, that's a headache. Seven.
A broken leg.
Okay.
A broken leg.
Mm. A broken
A
leg.
toothache.
A
Sorry.
broken leg.
Yes, that's a broken leg. Have you ever had a broken leg?
No, no yet, teacher.
Not yet. Okay, number eight.
A runny nose. A runny nose.
A
A
runny
runny
nose.
nose. Yes, a runny
Runny
nose
nose.
is when you have the flu
Mm.
and you have
Like
a little
water.
phlegm. Yes. Yeah, like water. That's a runny nose.
Okay.
Yeah, that's terrible to have a runny nose.
Yes,
Number
A
nine.
yes,
cough.
terrible.
A cough.
A cough. A
A
cough.
cough. Yes, a cough. 10.
A broken arm. A broken arm.
Mm. A broken arm. A broken arm.
An arm. 11.
A sore throat.
Oh,
A
a
sore
sore
throat.
throat.
Yes.
Sore
A
throat.
sore throat.
Measles. Measles.
Mm. Measles.
Measles. Measles.
What does measles means?
Measles.
Measles. Measles. When you have eruptions in your skin. and you
Like
have fever
varicella,
for
no.
that. Exactly, similar to that. Let me check, Miss. But it's because of a virus, and it's worse than
Mm,
chickenpox. It's more
mm,
it's more complicated than chickenpox. Varicella is chickenpox, and measles is sarampion.
mm.
Mhm.
Sebastian.
Measles.
Yeah.
That's why when you are born in the hospital, they put an injection, right? They have a vaccine for
Yes.
that.
Okay.
A sprain.
Vaccine.
A
Mm.
sprain.
A sprain. A sprain.
Yeah, like for example, when you are running and then you fall down, so then you can have a sprain.
Sprain.
Uh-huh. Or when you run or you walk and you fall down, you can have a sprain. Usually
Mm.
it happens in your ankle. Mhm.
Mm.
A
Yes.
sprain.
Sprain.
Yeah. People who are, well, that can happen to any person, but especially to athletes or
For athlete.
sports.
Okay.
Yeah. A sprain. I'm going to go down. A sprain. And the last one is,
A fever.
Fever. No.
yes, it's a
Nice.
fever.
A fever.
Good evening, Angel.
Hi, teacher. Good evening. Hi,
Good
Oscar.
evening.
Hello. Hello. How are you?
I'm very good, thanks.
Hey. Perfect.
Angel, we were reviewing the vocabulary from yesterday's class about health problems, and you can listen to the
An
different
earache.
problems.
A backache. A stomachache. A toothache. A cold. A headache. A broken leg. A runny nose. A cough. A broken arm. A sore throat. Measles. A sprain. A fever.
And we have new vocabulary too. So I'm going to send you the link so that you can, when you have more time, you can check it and do it. Mhm.
Okay.
Because
Thanks,
we already
teacher.
did it. Mhm. And let's
Okay.
check the results for this was 10. Very good. Great.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna send the link so you can have it. Okay, for your information. This says intermediate group. Okay, so there you have it. Good.
Thanks. Thanks, teacher.
You're welcome. And now we are going to continue practicing how to give like suggestions. What should I do? We're going to play a board game. In this board game, we are going to follow these instructions. Angel, can you read please the instructions 1, 2, 3, and 4?
Okay. Write your initial, sorry. Write your initial on small pieces of paper. These are your game pieces. Take turn by tossing a coin. If the coin lands face up, move to a space. If the coin lands face down, move one space. When you land on a space, ask two others in your group for advice. The first person to cross the finish line is the winner. Winner.
Thank you, Oscar. And now, sorry, Angel. Thank you, Angel. Oscar, can you help me read the conversation example? I'm gonna be A and you B.
Okay, but first, teacher, what is the pronunciation of hiccups or
Hiccups.
hiccup?
Hiccups.
Hiccups. Okay.
Yeah. It, just let me be
Okay.
sure. Oops.
Hiccups.
Yeah. Hiccups.
Hiccups. Okay.
Hiccups.
Hiccups. Yeah, I'm going to be A and you B.
Okay.
Okay, let's start. I have the hiccups. Hiroto, what should I do? I have the hiccups.
Well, okay. Okay. Well, it's sometimes useful to hold your breath or breathe.
Thanks. Thanks. What about you, Erika? What's your advice? And let us see, Angel. Your microphone.
Yeah, sorry. You should drink some water. That always works for me.
So we have a new word here, the hiccups, right? It's when, yeah, I had hiccups when I was eating my dinner because I put chili pepper and I got the hiccups. Those are the hiccups. It's funny, right? And so you can see the problems, like in the board game, for example, I can't sleep, I have a headache, I have the hiccups, my feet hurt, I have dry skin, I have mosquito bites, I have an earache, I have a stomach ache, I don't have any energy, I have a terrible cold, I have a terrible sunburn, my tooth hurts, my eyes are red and itchy. I'm stressed out. I have a cough. I have a sore throat, and my muscles are sore. So, since we are not in person and we are playing this online, we are going to use an online dice. But I need your help. I need to know if you can write on my screen. Maybe you have the option annotate. Can you find that option on your screen?
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So we're gonna move the spaces, right? We're gonna move and okay. And the useful expressions that we can use for that are you should, you could, it's a good idea too, it's important too, and I think it's useful too. So we're going to start. I have a number in my mind. The first person to guess the number um, will start. Okay, the number is from 1 to 10.
Okay.
Oscar, what number do you think it is?
7.
No, Angel?
Um,
No,
never. Sorry, ahí estoy contando.
number from 1 to 10.
8.
No, Oscar?
3.
No, Angel?
Um, Number 9.
No. Oscar?
Number 1.
No. Angel?
Number 2.
No. Oscar?
Mm,
Number 4.
Yes, it's number 4. And I will show you because you can see it's not my invention.
Okay.
It's the number 4. Look, the number 4.
Ah, I
Okay,
am the
so
witness.
yes, I'm going to roll the dice for you and you will advance according to the number.
Okay.
4. Okay, now just let me see if I can share a screen. So let's see, number 1, 2, 3, 4. It's number 4, my fifth port. Okay, so ask for
Good.
advice. Ask for advice. Aha, what is the advice you can give me?
Mm, just,
What should
it's
I
good
do?
idea to you should put some cream on your feet.
Okay, to put some cream. Okay, that's okay. I'm
Okay.
gonna use a color for you. What color do you want? White, red, yellow, green, blue, purple, black?
Blue. It's okay.
Okay, so you are here right now. Okay, blue. This is Oscar with letter O. Okay, now Angel, I'm going to roll the dice for you, Angel. And the number is 1. Number 1. I can't sleep. What should I do?
Um, it's important to take a shower.
Okay, only that.
And drink tea.
Okay. Yeah, and I think it's a good idea not to drink coffee in the
Yeah.
afternoon and in the evening. What color do you want, Mr. Ramirez?
Yellow.
Okay, yellow. And you're going to be the letter A of angel. Okay, I'm going to roll the dice for you. Oscar,
Okay.
it's difficult because it's not in person. It's better in person. Number 6.
Number 6.
One, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have a cough.
Oh, I think it's useful to take cough syrup.
Okay, cough syrups. Okay,
Yes,
good.
and some cold medicine.
Okay, good. And it's a good idea to drink or to take chicken soup, to have chicken soup. They said it's good. Okay,
Yes.
Angel, I'm going to roll the dice. And it's the number 4. The number 4. So you were 1, 2, 3, 4. I have dry skin. What should I do?
I think that you should um, Um, you should visit a doctor, and it's important to use foot cream.
Yes, good ideas. It's important to visit the dermatologist, right? To examine you and check what you have. Excellent. Okay, Oscar, I'm going to roll the dice. And you're going to get the number. Oh, number 6 again. Okay.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't have any energy.
Hmm. Um, it's a good idea to take a nap. Okay. And it's important to to exercise too.
To do exercise to relax, okay, and to get more energy.
Mhm. And it's it's important to sleep very well if you want to have energy to the next day for the
Yeah,
whole activity that you are going to do. Mhm.
definitely. I agree with you. To sleep from 7 to 8 hours. And
Yes.
what do you think about taking some vitamins?
Mm. It's important to
Yeah,
take
it's
some
important
vitamins.
too.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, some neurobiome, right? Just kidding.
And neuroview.
Okay, so that's Oscar.
Vitacil.
Vitacil plus.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna roll the dice for Angel, and that's the number 5. Okay, so you were where? Okay, this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have a cough.
Um, I think it's important to drink medicine, pain medicine, and you should a little eh, ungüento. ¿Cómo era, teacher? Sorry.
Unguent.
Ointment.
Ointment. And to use a little ointment.
Where? If I have a cough, where can I put the ointment?
Yeah, in the gargant.
Like on here in your throat, like.
Yeah.
Okay. And the next one, well, Oscar is missing only 2 or 3. 3 actually.
Yeah.
Let's see. You got number 6. I'm sorry.
Take. I'm going to
Okay.
come back to
6. Okay. One,
one, two.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, I don't have any energy.
Okay. I think it's useful to take some vitamins. I consider it's important to do exercise in the morning, and it's important to sleep very well.
Exactly. Okay, let's see. Angel. Number 1. I'm stressed out. What should I do?
Me too. It's very, very important to relaxing a coffee. Sorry, drink a little coffee and Tea.
Okay, it's important to
Mhm.
drink a cup of tea.
Yeah, and yeah, take a shower. It's very important. A cool shower.
Okay. I think it's a good idea to take a day off,
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
and
it's the
maybe
same.
you could try to get a massage
yeah,
or to visit a spa
yeah, 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 yeah,
or to go to the beach.
yeah. It's very
Yes.
important.
I think it's useful to do that. Okay, because of the time, we're going to finish there, but you were practicing the vocabulary, the grammar expressions that we learned in the last class. So thank you so much for your participation. So let's continue with the topic. We are going to continue in the book. And in this
Okay.
time, just let me share the screen. Do you like cats, Angel?
Yeah, yeah. I like.
Do you
I
have
have four. I have four
four
cats.
cats? Well, I only
Yeah.
have one.
Oh, really? It's a girl or a boy?
It's a female.
Oh,
It's
it's
female.
okay.
Female.
Okay, we're going to leave these for later, the activity 6, because I would like to go over the activity 7, work power containers. Um, when we talk about medicine or products, we can use these expressions for containers. For
Okay.
example, the cream, the toothpaste, deodorant, syrup, pills, bandages, toilet paper, tissues, etc. We need to know the containers. For example, we can say a tube of toothpaste, right? That's a tube.
Yes.
Or we
Two
can say a box of tissues because that's a
pandas.
box of tissues, a box
Mm.
of tissues or a box of bandages. But what do you call the deodorant, the shaving cream, the face cream, and the others? So we're going to do this exercise. Let's do it together, and you can tell me.
Okay.
Uh-huh. For a pain of medicine,
A bottle. A bottle
okay, a bottle.
of pain medicine.
Okay, good. Bandages, we have bag, bottle, box, can, jar, pack, stick, or tube.
What
Box.
is the meaning of jar?
A jar is una jarra.
Mm.
Mhm.
Mm. Mm. So
I
it could be
think.
a jar of cough drops.
Okay, in the number two, we're gonna go
Okay.
um, in order. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I found the
Okay.
jar can also be frasco o tarro.
Mm.
A box.
Uh-huh. Okay,
The
so
second one.
in the number
Mhm.
two is a box. Okay, a box
Of,
of
of
bandages.
bandages.
Okay, the number three, cough drops.
Teacher, what is the meaning of pack and stick?
Pack es paquete,
Yeah,
pack, and
a
stick.
stick.
The
Um,
other.
exactly like that. This container, like the deodorant. Uh-huh. That's called a stick. Yeah.
Okay,
Mhm. Like a barra. Mhm. Okay. So for cough drops,
it's a jar. No, no sé si es bolsa. I don't know.
yeah, it looks like a bag, right?
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Okay. And number
Este,
four, the other
a
end.
stick.
Exactly. Like
A
ladies
stick.
pick a stick. A
Yeah.
stick of the other end. Okay. Number five, face cream.
Mm, a can.
Yeah, this is a can. Una lata, right? But it's more like it's because of the material. What
Okay.
about shaving cream?
Mm, I don't know. It's a bottle. Uh, let me see. I think it's a bottle, and the pain medicine.
A
It's
jar.
a jar. Yeah.
Well, but as it says here, sometimes more than one answer is correct. So it could be bottle
Okay.
here or a jar. Okay. Tissues.
Okay. It's a
Tissues.
pack.
Like Kleenex. Uh-huh. A pack
A pack of tissue.
or
Box.
a box of tissues. And finally, toothpaste.
Tube. Tube.
Exactly. A tube of toothpaste. Okay, let's check the answers. And let's compare. Okay, we have a bottle of pain medicine. Good. A box
Okay.
or pack of bandages. A bag of cough drops. A stick of deodorant. A jar of face cream. Okay. And we put a can. Okay, so,
Okay.
well, I thought it was can because sometimes they are like metal, right? But
Okay.
it's okay. A can of shaving cream. Or bottle. For me, it's more like a bottle. It looks like a bottle. Okay.
Yeah.
Seven, a box or pack of tissues, and a tube of toothpaste. But more than one answer is correct. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. What else? What is something else you can buy in these containers? In bags, jar, bottle, packs, box, stick, can, or tube. Can you make more examples? For
Mm,
example, we can buy a bag of
back up. Let me see. Mm, let me
well,
see.
a bag of candies.
Mm, okay, it's not necessary to talk about
Not necessary
medicine.
about, yeah, it's
Ah,
not necessary about medicine.
a bag of snacks.
Oh, yeah, a bag of snacks. Okay. What about a bottle?
But of water.
A bottle of water, exactly. Or,
A bottle of soda.
but that's not good for your health. A
No.
box?
Mm, a box of cereal.
Yes, a box of cereal. Or for your girlfriend, you can buy a box of.
Chocolate.
You know,
Very
right?
processed.
Or a box of roses. Now we have that option.
Yes.
Okay, a can of,
Soda.
a can of soda, a
Yes.
can
I
of
can have
mineral water,
juice. Oh, yeah.
a can of sardines.
Yeah. Sardine.
Yeah, sardina.
Sardine.
A can of sardines, or they are also called, instead of can, there is another word that you can use, tin. A tin of
Mm.
sardines. What
Mm.
about a jar? Un frasco. A jar.
Or
A
cough
jar
syrup.
of, okay, zero.
Or a jar of vitamin.
Yeah, I like that. Okay.
Mm.
A pack of.
Pack. Mm.
What this is for
Mm.
girls, but sanitary pads like Sava Cotex.
Ah,
A pack of
yeah.
sanitary pads. A pack of,
Uh, wet wipes.
yes,
Well.
okay, wet wipes. Yeah, good. A stick.
Mm.
Besides
It's
the
Rexona.
other one, what else? I don't know what else can you buy on a stick. Or maybe a stick of lips. Oh, that's why we have the lipstick, right? But it's already like that. Lipstick. It already has this stick, lipstick.
Lipstick.
Brillo labial, lipstick.
Mm-hmm. Lipstick.
Yeah, lipstick.
Okay.
I stick of deodorant. I stick of, I don't know what else.
I
Mm,
don't know too.
bun. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, a tube of cream,
Mm-hmm.
a tube of hand sanitizer, like alcohol,
Mm.
hand sanitizer, toothpaste, and other things. Okay, so you have learned about that this evening, about the containers. Containers. Do you have any questions
Yeah.
about that? Or is it clear?
Mm. No, teacher.
Okay. So now let's go over the next activity. As I told you, now we're gonna go back to exercise exercise 6. We're gonna do it. Well, I would like to have this activity in groups or in pairs in the breakout rooms, but it's only you two, the students. So we
Mm.
have good advice. Imagine these situations are true for you. Get 3 suggestions for each one from your partners. I sometimes feel really stressed. I need to study, but I can't concentrate. I feel sick before every exam. I forget about half the new words I learn. I get nervous when I speak English to foreigners. And I get really hungry before I go to bed.
Okay.
Have you ever had any of these situations? Have any of the above situations happened to you recently?
Mm. Eh, mm. Yes, I think someone, no, I como digo algunos, some of them. Uh,
Yeah, some of them. For example,
uh, For example, I sometimes feel really stressed.
okay. So,
Mm,
Angel, what do you suggest, or what did you do? What do you do, Oscar, when you feel really stressed?
hmm. Uh, Sometimes I go running with my coworker.
Okay, you go running. Yeah,
Yes,
it's a good way to relieve stress.
yes,
Relief, you
and
know
I
that
get
word?
relaxed. Okay,
Relief, you know that?
relief,
Relief is
relief,
stress. Do you know that verb? Relief? Aliviar? Relief.
relief, relief.
Relief. And you
No,
can
not relief
also
for me.
say a relief. You can also say what a relief. Qué alivio.
Mm,
What a
relief.
relief. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
It's what a relief. Or you can also say to relieve stress. Oscar goes running.
Relief.
Mhm. Okay.
Okay.
I passed the exam. What a relief.
Mm, yes,
Mhm.
yeah,
Okay.
relief.
What about you? Have you ever had any of these situations before?
Sorry, teacher. For me,
Yes. Have you ever had any of these situations before?
to feel sometimes feel to really stressed.
Okay. You sometimes feel really stressed. I
Yeah,
think it's, uh-huh. What do you do?
uh, I believe that all people usually um come come to come the house are are stressed.
Mm.
But is I think it's important um go to swimming.
Go swimming?
Yeah, I believe that uh, practice yoga. In my case, I love uh, sing and I love go to running.
You go swimming and running.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think it's important to practice a sport and to do some exercise to relieve stress, but sometimes we don't have time for that. What it helps me is to go walking, to walk and sleep.
yeah, it's
And
very
and I
interesting.
think
Yeah,
it's important to do something you like because something that helps me also is to cook. I know cooking can be a little stressful sometimes, but when you like cooking and you want to try something new, like a new recipe or invent something, for me, cooking helps me relieve stress. When I cook, I forget about the problems and I'm not thinking about other things, but cooking. Um, I get focused on
it's
that.
not my case.
It's not your case.
No,
Other people likes washing the dishes because when they wash the dishes, they are thinking and they are like calming down. And in my case, when I feel well, actually, it's not when I feel stressed. Maybe it's when I feel down. You understand that? When you feel down or you feel blue?
Like that.
Exactly.
Eh,
Yeah. So I think that is the moment when I cook and I forget. I'm not thinking about myself. I'm just doing something that I know I can do.
Mhm.
Okay, I have another problem. I have a problem from here. I need to know your suggestions. My problem
Okay.
is I get really hungry before I go to bed.
Uy.
What should I do?
It's a hard problem, teacher.
It's hard, it's
Because
complicated.
yes, because if you eat something before to sleep, maybe you are not going to sleep very well because you are going to have insomnia. I think. So you have to avoid to eat uh, mm, eat some food before to sleep. So I consider it's important to 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 have a good dinner and don't eat a snack before to sleep.
Thank you for your advice, for your piece of advice. What about you, Angel? What can you tell me?
I think it's very, very important. You take a bread, pan, I don't know, bread, because
A slice of bread. Mm-hmm.
because is I don't know, is llenar full,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and you should um drink water.
Well, I think that happens when I go to bed late because my husband and I usually have dinner around 6 p.m. And if I go to bed at 9:30, it's okay. I don't feel hungry. But if it's 10:30, or 11, I start to get hungry. So I think it's a good idea to go to bed early, not to stay late. And if I get hungry, what I do is to drink a cup of tea or, well, sometimes yogurt or ignore my hungerness.
Okay, teacher. I
Yeah,
know that is difficult.
but if I'm really, really, really hungry, I have to eat something.
Yeah. So you are Santa
Okay.
Claus at night.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you for your suggestions. Oops. Se me cerró. It closes itself. Okay. Now, guys, I think uh, sh- I'm going to share with you some exercises for you to work on them.
Okay. Okay.
Uh-huh. In these exercises, we're going to practice the topic that we have been studying. Mhm. So I am going to send you the screenshot and you work on that, okay, in the last minutes of the class. Do you agree with that? So you
Yes, teacher.
practice. Okay. I'm going to stop sharing because it's easier if I'm not sharing the screen. Okay, but you will receive it in a moment. In WhatsApp. Is that okay? WhatsApp or
It's okay, teacher.
or Zoom or
In
both?
WhatsApp, it's okay.
WhatsApp,
Both.
okay? Both.
WhatsApp.
Okay, so I'm gonna do it in both WhatsApp and via Zoom also. So whatever works best for you.
Okay.
If Zoom works best for you, you do it there. Or if it's WhatsApp, WhatsApp.
Okay. Upon. Mm, mm, mm.
The good things about doing these exercises is that when you practice, you learn more vocabulary, you can see other phrases, and that will complement your learning.
Yeah.
So doing the workbook is good. In the first exercise, you have to check the best advice for each health problem. So that is easy. You have the options and you just have to check what's the best option.
Okay. I finished the show.
Okay, and the second exercise, try to continue in the second exercise. Or Angel, did you finish? Can we check the first one together?
No, teacher.
Not finish, okay. So, Oscar, you can continue working on the others.
Yeah.
Teacher, what is the meaning of insect bite?
It's when an insect bites you, for example, a bee or a mosquito, an insect. When an insect bites you, una picada.
Okay. Oh, perfect. Thank
Mm, yeah, okay, okay. Mm, 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 okay, mm, mm.
Okay, we're going to check the first exercise together. And if you didn't finish the others, it can be homework. You can do it for homework. So let's check the first ones. And number one is here for a backache, use a heating pad. And for a bad cold, what do you have, Oscar? For a bad cold.
Go to bed and rest.
Okay, Angel, number three for a burn. Angel.
Sorry, yeah, sorry. Uh, put in put it under cold water.
Exactly. And for a headache, Oscar?
For a headache, take some pain medicine.
Okay, for an insect bite, Angel?
Apply anti-itch cream.
Yes. And Oscar for sore muscles.
Use some ointment.
Yeah, good. And what about the other part, the part B? Are you working
Uh,
on it or did you finish?
I finished.
Okay, good. And you, Angel?
The part B, I don't see. I I do to the two.
Oh, the exercise too. Okay.
Yeah,
With the negative to practice the negative form. Okay,
yeah.
when you finish, you can send the answers in WhatsApp. The exercise done. Uh-huh. When you finish the exercise, you can send the exercise in WhatsApp.
Okay, I
So
finished
it
the exercise
yeah,
two.
yeah, the exercise B and the exercise two, when you finish, sending in WhatsApp because it's gonna be for me a proof that you did the exercise. And when I check or when I grade, um, I can check, right? Oh, Angel did the activity, Oscar did the activity, and I put a grade.
Okay,
Okay.
teacher.
Okay.
Yes,
Yes.
I think that's okay for tomorrow. Those two exercises are okay for tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow at the beginning of the class we can review the use of containers. So tell me, what did you learn in this class? Was there something new for you?
Okay. First, I I reviewed the vocabulary that I studied yesterday, and so I learned about the container, okay, and how to give some advice to others for the different common health problems.
Very good, Oscar. Thank you so much. And what about you, Angel?
Um, I I learn es aprender, ¿verdad? No recuerdo.
Yes, I
Yeah, yeah,
learned.
yeah. I
Aprendí. Mhm.
learning. Yeah, I learning new vocabulary. For example, stick ink. Uh,
I stick
and
up,
yeah, and are you say down? Eh, que sería,
feeling down.
yeah, feel it down. I I I learning today.
You learned that a new phrase. Okay. Thank you so much for connecting to the class, and I hope to see you tomorrow. Okay.
Okay,
Bye.
teacher.
Good
Have a
night.
good
Bye bye.
night.
Thanks, you too.
Thank you.